The specific purpose today is to show you all how to prepare a home-cooked meal. Today we'll be doing a Parmesan honey mustard tilapia, a steamed broccoli, and alioli spaghetti. There are many advantages to cooking at home, promoting family time, saving money, eating healthy, and knowing exactly what's going into the food that you're eating. When was the last time that you cooked a home-cooked meal at home in the comforts of your own kitchen? Yes, it's a great date idea, but your partner may be more impressed if you make a home-cooked meal that's just like the finest ones in town. If you would come with me. I never really knew that much about cooking, but I had a new family, and with the struggling economy, I knew that I would need to step up my cooking skills and create healthy eating for my family to enjoy in the comforts of our own home. This would also save us money. As a kitchen manager at a restaurant, I knew that I had a good background and would be able to prepare home cooked meals with my own special flair. With this experience, I can demonstrate step by step to complete a wonderful meal that anyone can do in your kitchen at your home. Now that I've captured your undivided attention, I can go over the steps in preparing the Parmesan honey mustard tilapia, steamed broccoli, and pasta alioli. First, we have to set the mood. The setting might be just as important as the food itself. A clean house, candles, flowers, wine, and that special someone are the key components of the process. I will pair the dish with a sangria wine, which costs about $6 a bottle. It has a sweet taste and can be enjoyed for the occasion. Cleanliness, candles, and flowers are the things that your partner, family, friends will appreciate and notice the extra effort you put forth. Like that. Alioli pasta. It's an inexpensive meal to make. I'll demonstrate the authentic Italian alternatives to the basic spaghetti recipe. You will need half cup of olive oil, 1 clove of sliced garlics, 1/4 cup of chopped red peppers, 1 teaspoon of salt, 4 cups of whole grain spaghetti al dente, 2 tablespoons of chopped parsley. Garlic is good for your blood, skin, and hair. Whole grain pasta is a healthy choice against the normal pasta, which costs about $2 a package. So what we'll do is I omitted the cooking process of the cooked spaghetti, and I will just pour a little bit of olive oil in the pan, get that started to warm up, and I've omitted all the other preparatory things such as slicing the garlic, the red peppers, the parsley, the honey mustard, the Parmesan, and the sliced almonds. So we'll start out with the garlic cloves, and we'll just give those a little right into that warm oil. Get that going in there a little bit, shake it up. Then we'll add the red peppers. Now the special thing about the garlic is you don't want to burn it, because if you start to burn it, then it will taste bitter, and that's not good for pasta seasoning. So you just want to give it a little bit of a spin, twirl like this. Then you want to add some of the parsley, like so. Get that going. And you take your whole grain cooked spaghetti, a little bit, dry it out a little bit, so we may need some water stock, and you just put it in there like this. Get that going real good, like so. Now what you want to do is you want to work this in there. Throw a little bit of water on there so the garlic stops cooking. And while that's starting to cook, we'll go ahead and take a look at our tilapia fillets right here. So what I've done is I've taken 2 pieces of aluminum foil and I've laid them crisscross. And what I'm going to do is take an edge on each one and just fold it up like this on each one. Then you take your olive oil and you want to put some on the bottom. What this will do is prevent sticking when you're cooking the fish. You take the fillets and you want to put the wider side on the outside and the thinner side on the inside. This will allow the fish to cook evenly as it's in the oven. Then you want to take your honey mustard. I prefer the Giant Eagle brand. It just has a good flavor that I like. So you just pour that over the fish like this. Take some Parmesan cheese. Put that on top of that. Like this. Then you want to, this is the most important part of cooking the fish. You want to make sure the edges are up and you want to make a closed pocket in here. What this is kind of doing is making your own homemade steamer for the fish, and it's promoting it so it keeps all the juice and flavor inside as you cook it. And then you take your other one, and that one's crossways. That's why I had them both ways. And you fold that up real nice, and you put it on a cookie sheet like this. So let's go back to our pasta. Give that a little twirl. Oh yeah, that's starting to look real nice. Look at that flavor. Did you guys smell that aroma?
Smells yummy. Delicious.
Look at that. So we'll pop this fish into the oven. That's preheated at 400 degrees, as you can see here. Set your timer from between 20 and 25 minutes. For our purposes, we'll do 23 minutes. And then you want to take your fresh broccoli. Now this process, you do want to use a steamer, which my beautiful girlfriend bought for us. And you want to take your broccoli and just place it in there. You fill it up as much as you want, and that doesn't change the water amount that you put in the bottom. About an inch, half cup. Put the lid on top and press the button down to cook. Make sure it's secure in there. And then you go back to your pasta. This looks like it's got a nice good flavor going to it. It's starting to get crispy and tender at the same time. Gives it that wow factor. You know what I'm saying, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you just take that stuff and dump it into a serving dish. Look at that.
Smells yummy.
Woo. Set that to the side, and you want to top it off with a little bit of Parmesan cheese. Take a look at that. Now after your broccoli is cooked, we'll first take a look at our fish, see how that's doing. Presentation purposes, we skipped the 23 minutes part. But then you carefully open up the foil and you look at this fish. Look at that fish. Let's get a zoom on that. Woo! That looks amazing. And then what you want to do is sprinkle more Parmesan cheese on that. So the three things that will be tying it together is the Italian food, the Parmesan cheese, and the olive oil. So our broccoli looks like that's still cooking, and then when you're done with that broccoli, you want to take your almonds, go ahead and sprinkle some of those on there. Take some more of your olive oil, sprinkle a little bit of that on there, and add Parmesan cheese. Then you get your serving dish, and you want to plate the food for your beautiful companion. So what we want to do is take some of the pasta, like this. Take some of the broccoli, like this. Get her a piece of that fresh tilapia. There. And for that extra flair, you want to add a little garnish. If you want to look at that. Now that I've shown you the proper way to cook a healthy, quick, inexpensive dinner, I'll end with a few thoughts. So with many unpredictable events going on in the world today, it's nice to know that you can still come home and make lasting memories for a Sunday dinner. Saving money and living healthy are important ways that your family can live and thrive together. With a total of $15 of the cost of this meal, you can assure that you have the money to do other things with your family. Today I demonstrated step by step the process of cooking the Parmesan honey mustard tilapia, steamed broccoli with almonds, and the pasta aglio. I hope after you've seen this easy, cheap, healthy, and delicious way to cook at your home, you will take it upon yourself to come together as a family and promote a healthy lifestyle. Thank you very much. Andrew Dybel.
Woo-hoo!